Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to 21 Questions About Heavensward. We're only a couple of weeks away, less than that at this point, until the launch of Heavensward is upon us. Now, despite this, I'm getting a lot of the same questions over and over again. How do I unlock the 3 new jobs? What are the cross classes for the new jobs? What's my item level going to be like going into the expansion? A lot of questions regarding a lot of different topics. So I decided, why not have a 21 questions about it so we could try and compile them all into one place. So, having said that, I've gotten way more than 21 questions, so how about we just consider this Volume 1, and we'll cover some other points in a later video. But anyway, let's get to the questions so I can give you your answers. Question number 1. How do I unlock the 3 new jobs, Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist? Well, the first and most important thing you need to do is beat the main story up to and through patch 2.55. This includes the battle, the Steps of Faith, which will require a minimum item level of 90 in order to enter, as well as all of the cutscenes following it up. Once you've done this, and you are in Ishgard, go to the guild for the job you want. They each have their own guild in Ishgard, so they shouldn't be too hard to find. And that's it. You have no required base class or job, so just make sure you have that level 50 character that you've taken all the way through patch 2.55 story. Question number 2. So, can I play the new jobs on a brand new account or character? Well, while you'll be able to play them eventually, you cannot create a brand new character that will have access to the jobs at level 1. You must complete the requirements that I spoke about in answer number 1 in order to unlock them. Question number 3. Can I be an Al Ra on a new account or character? Yeah, as long as you have the expansion installed and registered, you should be able to become an Al Ra with a brand new character. Question number 4. What level do the new jobs start at? They all start at level 30. Question number 5. What happens if I sync to content below level 30? Well, if you look at your classes right now, you'll notice that you learn abilities every few levels. And even though you're going to be starting these jobs at level 30, they will have a similar skill structure to the current existing classes and jobs. So you will have some limitations to the skills you can use if you were to, say, level cap yourself at 15 for a piece of content. Question number 6. What are the cross-class abilities for the new jobs? Well, Dark Knight is going to have access to Gladiator and Marauder cross-class abilities, Astrologian is going to have access to Conjurer and Thaumaturge cross-class abilities, and Machinist is going to have options between Archer and Lancer for their cross-class abilities. Again, these are not mandatory classes to unlock the jobs, but you'll want them leveled for their cross-class abilities. Question number 7. Are there any new cross-class abilities for the existing jobs? No, the same cross-class skills that were in the game before are going to be remaining there going forward. And the new jobs don't give skills back to the other jobs. Jobs have never been a part of the cross-class system anyway. And keep in mind that jobs will still only have 5 cross-class skills at level 60. You will not be getting a 6th slot. Bonus answer right there. Question number 8. Do the new jobs share gear with any of the existing ones? They do, but only level 50 and under, which does include the Final Coil and Poetics gear. In case you're wondering which sets are shared, Machinist shares Bard gear, Dark Knight shares gear with the other 2 tanks, and Astrologian shares gear with the other 2 healers. Question number 9. How do I unlock the new abilities after level 50? Well, every couple of levels, a job quest should become available. Now, we're unsure if it's the same NPC from the previous job quest or not, but just try to remember where you found them. Also, keep in mind that no new abilities or traits are going to be earned from strictly leveling up. You will have to do quests in order to unlock the new abilities. Question number 10. Do I need to complete any quests to break the level cap at 50? Nope, just be sure to have the expansion pack installed and registered, and you will begin leveling up right away. Question number 11. What do I need to do to access Ishgard and the other level 50 plus areas? Well, I mentioned this earlier with unlocking the jobs, but you do need to finish the main story up to and through patch 2.55. So question number 12 is, will there be any changes to the old story missions to make them easier for latecomers to get done, despite the fact that everyone else will be doing Heavensward content? Well, on top of the low-level roulettes, including most of that content, gear will be rewarded from main story quests to make sure that the players can reach the minimum item level for the fights more easily. Also, leveling 1 to 50, the first set of main story quests for patch 2.0, experience points will be increased from those, so you shouldn't need to do side quests or other things. You can save all those for your secondary jobs and whatnot. Also, keep in mind that old fights are going to be put on roulettes for post-level 50 players, with incentives to continue to participate. It's been confirmed that level 1 to 49 and all the 51 through 59 dungeons will be placed on the low-level roulette. All of the level 50 hard mode dungeons are going to be placed on a hard roulette, and the level 60 dungeons in the expansion are going to be placed on an expert roulette. You can pretty much bet people are going to be doing those for tomestones and other rewards all the time, so I wouldn't be too concerned. Question 13. Will my level 50 gear be useful at level 60? By the time you hit around level 56 to 58, all of your level 50 gear should be replaced. And keep in mind, that's only if you're item level 130. Lower item levels will start replacing gear anywhere between 50 and 56. As a point of reference, the new gear from Tomestones of Law, which are equivalent to what we have now in terms of Tomestones of Soldiery, will be item level 170, exactly 100 item levels above the Dark Light that came out back at 2.0's launch. You can probably use that to guess the way the item levels will be for most everything in the expansion. Question number 14. Will I be able to trade my current tomestones for the level 60 ones? Now, I haven't seen a definitive answer on this, but the likely answer is no. However, in case that it does, expect a very poor conversion rate, and to only be able to trade them in for Tomestones of Law. Don't expect to be able to save them for an extra month to get esoterics. Question 15. How long will it take to level from 50 to 60? Again, there isn't any definitive answer, but they said that the main story quests for Heavensward are said to take as long as A Realm Reborn's, which is about 50 hours in length. If we can assume that you will, for the most part, be able to get from 50 to 60 without having to do too many side quests, expect to have to do a few, expect anywhere from 50 to 60 hours for your average player. Question number 16. Are my relic/zodiac weapons going to be useful at 60? Now, if you have a finished Zeta, it will give you a slight advantage. Slight is the key word. When the new Zodiac questline comes out in 3.1. Other than that, no. Even a Zeta is going to be replaced by about level 56 to 58. Question 17. Do the 3 new jobs have level 50 relic weapons? They don't. They do have level 50 weapons from other old content, such as Ironworks weapons or Primal weapons. Question 18. Should I even bother with my relic anymore? Well, if you aren't past the Novice, aka the melding step, I'd say no. If you are, you may as well finish it as a way to kill time until the expansion comes out. Question 19. How do I ensure my early access code is working properly? Well, I'm going to include a link in the description of the video with the instructions for all platforms, but also be sure to make sure that your provider has made it clear how and when you will receive a code, if they are providing one. Other than that, all you have to do is log into the MOG station and check to see if your account is registered for early access. Question 20. Will the servers be stable during early access? While the dev team has definitely taken measures to reduce server stress, such as multiple level 50 zones and a lot of server upgrades over the recent months, expect some issues. And the final question for Volume 1, will the entire game be available at early access? Now, minus the content that's being withheld for the first 4 weeks of launch, which does include Alexander Normal, Alexander Savage, Esoterics, Blue Scripts, and PvP, yes, everything other than those things will be available. And that's it for Volume 1 of 21 questions for Heavensward. Now, I do have another set of them listed for the next volume, but if you have any other questions, be sure to ask them in the comment section of the video below. You may just find your question being answered on the next volume. But anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.